Good morning. Welcome to today's 10 minutes to win it. I'm going to be sharing with you, I'm trying to go live. Oops, hold on. I've got to go live here first. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Sorry. I'm going to need to put something in here in order to go live. There we go. Go live. Guys, give me just 1 second. I'm trying to go live in all the places, and I realized that I don't have titles and description, and they like to have that. So, in one place won't let me go live. Don't know why. Oh, well. Okay, going live on Insta. Okay, awesome. So I wanted to share with you today. All week we talked about, let me make sure I'm live and you can hear me first, though. That would be helpful. And there's Mama Dog saying hi. She's saying hi to you. So I wanted to talk today about giving you 2 places that you literally can start getting media attention like right away. But before I do that, I want to really recap what we talked about this week. She's going to keep barking. Do you guys want to go outside? Yeah. Okay. Let me let them out. Here you go. Okay. How to let them out. Otherwise, they would keep barking. I didn't want to come live from my office today. I'm like, I needed to get out of my office. This lighting, I have lights on everywhere, but it looks a little dark to me. So if it's dark on your end, it's just the room. But I think I'm going to end up spending the day pulling my computer outside because I'm in Florida. It's a gorgeous day. But I got to tell you, it's hot. It's hot here. We're like cooking. We are probably a couple months ahead of where we should be with the heat index. So it is hot in Florida, but it's a gorgeous day. And I'm really tired of being in my office and cooped up. So I had to get out of there for today's 10 minutes to win it. And I'm probably going to spend the majority of the day outside working and drinking a lot of water, a lot of water. So I want to really recap before we dive into what we talked about all week, because it's really important. And I know that not everybody sees these live streams. You might catch it one day this week. You may not catch and may not have caught it at all yet. And on Monday, I really talked about the power of decluttering because I did a deep dive on that over the weekend. And just the energy in my home really shifted. My daughter wakes up. I don't know. It's like the magic, like somebody waved a wand over my home and magic has just incredibly instantly happened inside of my home, especially with my daughter, as far as like her showing up, being more responsible, her taking action on, which I talked about on Tuesday, of her like calling 60 to 70 businesses, trying to find a job because she wants a summer job. She's 15. Not everybody hires at 15, but she took the initiative and spent hours doing it on her own. And I think just the lightness in the house of just like taking the time, it's springtime, taking the time to do some spring cleaning, whatever that looks like for you. And I do this periodically. I'll go through closets and I'll clean them out, but it's like such a small piece of the home that it doesn't make a big dent. So I really dove into a lot of areas in my home and just purged and decluttered, and it just feels so nice and light and free inside my home now. And it shifted the energy, and so many things are happening in my business because of it. So many things are happening in my life because of it. So many things are happening for my children because of it. So I wanted to just reiterate that. And the book, I shared the book again yesterday that you should get and read. And I said the wrong title, as I said, The Millionaire Day. It's $1 Million Day, The $1 Million Day. Definitely go look up that book and go get it, whether it's Audible or you read it. I get nothing from this, but I think it's such an important thing to do in your life. It's going to shift so many things in all areas of your life. It's going to get you inspired to exercise if that's what you need to do and take care of your health. It's going to inspire you to take, more action inside of your business and take scary action. It's going to inspire you to create really healthy relationships inside your life and maybe spice up the relationships that are in your life. I don't know, maybe be more connected with your relationships in your life. It's going to shift a lot of things for you. So it's called The $1 Million Day. And the premise is write out everything you've been procrastinating on. What are you procrastinating on in your world? And then if somebody was to give you $1 million, if you can knock that list out in 24 hours, how much would you actually get accomplished? I think you'd get a lot accomplished. So it's a powerful book and it's a powerful shift and it's a powerful experience, and I invite you to do it. Okay, now let's talk about the 2 places that you can go to get media for yourself right away. And the great thing about getting media and getting media exposure, no matter where it is that you can leverage that on social media, you can leverage that to your email list. You can leverage that to your audience, and you can leverage it continuously. It never expires. The leverage opportunities never expire. And what I mean by that is that if you are getting media today, you can revisit that, say even 5 years from now, and go back to that and re-leverage that exposure. And that's just going to it's going to create authority and credibility for you because you have been in the media in some space. Now, I'm not talk about TV today or anything like that. I'm actually talking about written media and an easy way for you to get exposure without hiring, an expensive publicist or anything like that. And the two places you can go, the first one is called, and it doesn't matter what industry you're in. If you are a brick and mortar and you're wanting to just grow your audience online to get more exposure, then, regardless, you still want to do this, but you want to be sharing it. Getting the media is one thing. Sharing it is where the authority and the leverage is going to come from. So you just don't want to get the media and sit on it. You actually want to share, right? Share it to your audience. And there's different ways of sharing it to your audience so that you're not burning out your audience, especially if you're getting a lot of media exposure. The first couple of times your audience gets excited. Then after that, it's like, okay, another one. So there's different ways to leverage that exposure. But the two places you can literally go to today and search for your industry and what value or expertise you can provide. The first one is called HARO, HARO, and it's called HARO, and it stands for Help a Reporter Out. This is a site where you can Google it, HARO, HARO. It stands for Help a Reporter Out. I think it might be haro.com. Don't quote me on that. But I think it is. But you can Google it and find it. And you can literally search for anything in your industry, and you can search for what reporters need help with. There's deadlines. They tell you exactly who they're looking for, so you can weed through it very quickly. If you're not that expert, then move on. If they're looking for a specific expertise and you have that, or a specific degree even, and you have that, it's a great place where you can jump in, add your expertise, and then be featured. They can quote you or use your information that you submit, and you can be in an article that they're doing or whatever it is that they need that information for. So that's called HARO. I will suggest, because learn from my mistake, I will suggest that when you sign up for HARO, that you open up a separate email address. Do not use your current email address, because you will get inundated with every day, twice a day, I think it is, they send you what reporters are looking for. So you'll get emails in there, and it can fill up really quickly. So I would suggest creating a separate email that you're going to check on the daily, and you can just focus on HARO for that. Because you will get a lot of emails into that, and I had to unsubscribe and then go into a different email and open a different email. So learn from my mistake from the beginning and open up your separate email specifically for HARO. Okay, so that's one that you can go to and get media coverage for your expertise and whatever it is that you want to promote. HARO.com, I think it is called, but you can Google it. Help a Reporter Out, HARO, HARO. The second one is quoted.com, and it's spelled QWOTED. That's another one similar to HARO. I will say I prefer Quoted over HARO, but that being said, especially if you're just starting out, then hi, Chrissy. Especially if you're starting out, go to, use both of them. Any exposure is good exposure, right? And then the other one is Quoted, QWOTED.com. And same thing, just when you sign up, and these are both free. You can sign up for free. You don't have to pay for it. At least you shouldn't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay for it, but both of those are great places to go where you literally are given the information of what they're looking for. And if you are a fit, you can reply to them and you can get exposure very, very simply without literally having to spend time creating this massive pitch and then following up and all the things. You just answer their questions, submit your expertise, and boom, you can get media coverage. But at the end of the day, remember, the magic happens when you leverage that media and you actually share it to your audience, because that's where your authority is going to grow. That's where your credibility is going to grow. So I hope that supported you today. Go take action. Let me know what comes up for you. Have an amazing day. Don't forget, we do have 2 Facebook groups that we do trainings in. So if you want to join us, we have female entrepreneurs and leaders. Join us inside there. And then we also have the Badass Entrepreneurs group. The female entrepreneurs and leaders is specifically for women entrepreneurs, obviously, hence the name. The Badass Entrepreneurs is open to men and women. So if you are male, then you can feel free to join us in the Badass group. We'd love to have you. And women, you can join both if you'd like. But we kind of do similar things in both groups. But there's some things are focused specifically for women and the female entrepreneurs. So have an amazing day. Go kick some butt today. And I'll see you tomorrow for another 10 minutes to win it. See you tomorrow.